Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 40 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Standing in, Pedro Herrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
So digging in now, Luis Cedeno, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Cedeno, a native of Mexico, he was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2030.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
That is third.
Now batting, Jay Hanahan, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Just underway here in Oakland. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ready now, Kevin Ramos. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, Kevin Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Ramos is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy. All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Hitter, Carlos Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No runner, hold, eat it.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Kevin Bailey. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Kevin Bailey.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Striding into the box, Matthew McHugh, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
McHugh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. McHugh, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2028 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
The left fielder, number 11, Pedro.
Into the box, Pedro Herrera. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready for another chance? Luis Cedeno. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Butler is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Coming to the plate now, Jay Hanahan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Kevin Ramos.
Now batting. The right.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's quickly 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now is the Yankees DH, Carlos Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Moving under it, Soriano. 1 away.
Eat it, eat it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Javier Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 fouled off. Reyes, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ramirez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now another 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in
Kevin
now, Kevin Bailey,
Bailey.
as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hooper. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. In now, Matthew McHugh.
Leading off for the Yankees. The second
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Matthew.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Pedro Herrera. Here comes the first pitch.
Herrera.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Cedeno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Striding in once again, Kevin Ramos. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next for New York, Carlos Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ramirez.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Ball's up,
Popped him up. Greer over to his right, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the second out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, Irvin Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Javier Reyes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Now at the plate, Kevin Bailey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Bailey.
First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in, Matthew McHugh, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. Leading off the inning, Pedro Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Up, 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 up.
This is popped up. Butler in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Luis Cedeno, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Digging in, Jay Hanahan. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Athletics rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 40 earns his league best 14th win as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.